So let's type from NSE Python import all the functions and running status, and as you run it, it will show false. So it is a function that is showing that if it is from 9:15 to 15:30, so if market is running or not. So whatever function we are running, we need to run inside like this. If running status true, right now it is not running, so let's run with the false. Then print run running, like that. Correct. So right now we need to keep it true. Fine. So this is the wrapper. We need to write our entire program inside this. So there is no point of running the program when the market is not running, right? So let's consolidate all our programs which we have done so far. So this is the last part. Let me copy it by above cell below. So just let me write two more things here. Make it more civilized. Print by Bank Nifty above. Correct. Sell Bank Nifty below. Let me just check if it is running or not. Yeah, it is running fine. Now you can see that it is coming in a huge decimal, so we need to also fix that. So let's fix it by making it integer. So as Bank Nifty has a huge number like 24,000, small 0.25 doesn't matter, right? What I am telling is like 22000.05 and 22000.88 and the 55, they are both almost, we can just round it off. Correct, because it is a huge number, so that doesn't matter, but it will matter if we are talking about idea is like 6 or 9, whatever that is. If you do 0.25 there, it means huge for that. So let's move on. So let me just run it back. Yeah, it is running fine. So this is basically a quick hack. Now we are moving to the next zone. Let me just copy the code. I'm writing in the same pace. So this is the code of entering the trade, and we have kept our BNLTP at this one. So we need to remove this one. Let me just write Amit test. Fine. And also managing the trade. Let's just check that if it is running. So for that, let us remove this back. Running it, buying Bank Nifty above this one. Yeah, everything is fine. So we are doing something wrong here. So what is the wrong thing? So let me just copy and paste it before we talk further. Now see, it is all about the data of futures. Okay, but you are seeing that this is future. We are fetching the historical data. This is also coming from the futures. We are seeing the previous days high of the future, previous day low of the future. But this one is actually fetching the spot price. So Bank Nifty spot and Bank Nifty futures has a huge difference all the time. So we need to replace this function. As we replace this function, we need to replace all the functions which are dependent on this variable, which is range high, range low, and also the previous day close. So let us just copy this part, make a slab, make another slab. So we need to replace this one. So for that, we have a function named NSE quote meta. Let me just show you. I have just written it like 2 minutes back. So let me show you that from where the Bank Nifty future price is actually coming properly. To do that, go to the forum and see the just dial. When we have discussed in here, we are seeing that the just dial equity high, equity low, intraday low, high, open close is coming from this part. But when you are talking about this Bank Nifty, let me show you what happens. It will actually fetches all the positions. It will fetch you the future prices, all the future prices of all the strike prices, all the options, all the spot, everything in one place. So uh, you need to like prettify the data to the smaller format. Like we need only the expiry, we need only the futures data, right, for this expiry. So for that we have already written another function, but it is only fetching the last trading price, which is the NSE quote LTP, this one. Let me just paste. So it will actually grab the data from here only, but right now it is hard coded to take only the LTP. But the function which I have just coded, it will show you all the meta. Let me just show you. So it is posting only the LTP of the latest future of Bank Nifty. Now let me type meta instead of LTP. See, all the data is coming like that. Now let me replace this one. We can easily replace this quote meta with this thing now, as this is containing all the Bank Nifty info, and we do not need data stuff because there is no variable named data in this list. It is just one level variables, right? So the day high will be replaced by high price. Let me, it got hanged. I'm not going to type low, and the previous close will be prep close. Perfect. Now let me just copy paste the entire thing in the downside, and I shall be replacing this one with, let me check Bank Nifty info with here. Now it is properly done. And also I have just spotted I am writing sell here and the spelling mistake is there. Python cannot understand which is capital, which is non-capital, right? And also one more thing, which is that we are using the where did it go, Bank Nifty LTP. We are using NSE quote LTP Bank Nifty, so it will actually show you the spot of the Bank Nifty. We need to replace it with the futures price. We do not need the spots price. So this is perfectly fine. We have already just written the NSE quote LP here. Now it will show the price of the latest futures. Now it should work fine. Let us just run it. So it will buy Bank Nifty above this one, and it will sell Bank Nifty above below this one. But we have hard coded that Bank Nifty is 23031. So I do not think that Bank Nifty will trigger a buy because it is below this one. So this data was triggering before because we was taking the spots data. So let's just pause it and let me hard code it 23063. So it will trigger a buy. It should actually, yeah, it is running. No, it is not running, sorry. Yeah, so it triggered a buy and it checked that the current value of Bank Nifty is this one, so it will immediately trigger a stop loss. Perfect. Now let's check a sell case. If we make the price 21949, 21949, so it will trigger a sell and it will also immediately hit a stop loss. Yeah, correct. So this program is running perfectly. So let us beautify it more. So this is the final product, and we were talking about the running status stuff in the start, correct? So we can just make this wrapper, and also it is fine just to keep the program like this only. So let me just do this one. So this is the final program. Let me also add Bank Nifty golden ratio strategy, and also I have written about the strategy in some place. Let me just check. Yeah, this one. Let me just copy and paste it. It will look nice. Perfect. So this is the perfect product, and so we shall be also talking about how to make this for defined broker APIs. So after entering, as you can see, we will actually fire the order with the broker APIs like LS Blue, Zero the Upstocks, and let's see what happens next. So that's all. Hope you enjoyed it.